coworkers or something like that, or people you can't get away from, I think keeping them at like arm's length and just literally like,
how may I help you?
You can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks.
You hear that? That's the sound of no bitches living in my house. That's the sound of no nagging, no carrying on, no emotional crash out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show, to the puppet show. Ah, shit. Yeah, it's that kind of video. What am I doing here? Why am I on camera? Why am I doing this to myself?
I think I died in an accident, cause this must be heaven.
I'm not looking for a career in stand-up comedy. I'm doing this.
Like, what is going on?
I'm just trying to figure out who killed Charlie Kirk. Okay, that's all.
Okay, that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah. So there's so many of these fucking social distractions.
What's up, DarthNews?
That are in our face all day long.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spotlight.
I saw this boat in half.
For the day I die, I'ma test the sky.
There's a million different versions of me in my real life.
Come on now, you expect me to believe that?
And to be honest with you, I want to be all those versions. I try so hard to be just me, right? Does that make sense? Is that, I don't know if that's good or bad. Does that mean I have multiple personality disorder? I don't know what I'm...
Jesus Christ is king.
Who the fuck is that?
My wife did not grow up Christian. I think it's fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu family, but not a particularly religious family in either direction. Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends.
Gay is in, gay is hot. I want some gay.
Do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way. But if she doesn't...
Maybe this is controversial, but I'll be the one to say it.
I think you were scammed.
Yes, 100% agree. Me scammed? That's impossible.
What was that?
I've been double-crossed by the devil.
Can you people get smarter? You need to get smarter. It is time for this audience to get a lot smarter, because I can't do it anymore.
You act like you're all alone out there in the world, but you're not. You're not alone.
Some people feel like they don't deserve love. They walk away quietly into empty spaces, trying to close the gaps of the past.
Loneliness has followed me my whole life, everywhere. In bars and cars, sidewalks, stores, everywhere. There's no escape. I'm God's lonely man.
Do you feel alone right now?
I mean, I'd like to believe I'm not, but I've just never seen any proof, so I just don't debate it anymore.
You look lonely. I can fix that.
Was it something I said?
Yeah. You said so, go.
Right on the ship, follow us. Light up the boat and reach up the star. Right on the ship, follow us. Light up the boat and reach up the star.
Corning stone.
Oh no! They're coming in through the back door! Oh no! Oh no! Grab the children! Save the children!
5, 4.
Have a great broadcast.
You too, darling.
However, I have been working on my dad jokes. And then I'm like, is this even a joke anymore? I don't... What do you call a Down syndrome kid with a gun? Y'all, you've heard this one. Special forces, yeah. Okay, what did the trout say to the salmon? No, nothing. Fish can't talk. Don't be stupid. But if they could talk, it probably would be something like, bloop, bloop. All right, so fuck me, dude. Well, so the truth is I am in therapy, and my therapist has been really grilling me to step out of my shell, you know? I'm a very antisocial homebody. I just, I don't know. But she's trying to convince me to start working on myself by being more spontaneous, more confident, and more unpredictable. So yeah, watch out. I don't even know where this is going to go.
I told my parents, I'm like, Mom, Dad, the Holocaust didn't happen. And they were like, we did not raise you this way. I remember coming home from college in my second semester. I got home in the spring and I was like, Mom, Dad, Hitler was awesome. Hitler was right. And the Holocaust didn't happen. And my parents were like, we cannot believe what you are saying. We did not raise you like this. I'm like, I can't believe you're not being chill about this. I was like shocked because my parents aren't even that political. I mean, my parents are like vaguely conservative, like boomers are. And I thought they'd be down to fuck about it. I was like, yeah, guys, guess what? You're never going to believe what I discovered. And they were so not cool about it. They were pissed. They were like, we will not tolerate that in our house. I'm like, they got you too. They got to you too. I remember being like, and I fought with them for a long time about that. That's why I tell you don't red pill your parents, because I played that game. I was like, Mom, Dad, you don't think it's a little bit weird that we can't criticize Jews?
I've seen in my own experience, just being Barstool, the difference between how much hate I get. I mean, occasionally you get, hey, kike or Jew or whatever. It's every day now.
But so far I like it.
Hey, fuck you, Dave.
Why don't you come in the camera, buddy? Why? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on.
You said I shouldn't be allowed to make those jokes, right? I should be put in handcuffs. That's what you said.
No, handcuffs. No, you can
That's
go.
what you said. That's what you said. You're an employee. You said you shouldn't be making jokes about jokes.
I never said handcuffs.
Yeah, you did. You said it should be a crime.
What?
Fuck you, G. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
By the way, you're by yourself. He said fuck the Jews and threw shit at me. No, that's all right. That's all right. There's assholes everywhere you go.
The anti-Semitic piece of shit was following me around, trying to find me, threw pennies at me, be like, fuck you, Jew, get out of Starkville. Everyone was asking, do you have his name? Do you have a clear picture of him? Well, before I could even identify him, the Starkville police actually beat me to it. They arrested this loser for disturbing the peace. Show him the mugshot. Nice hair, you fucking loser. Introducing Patrick McClintock. Not to be confused with his brother, who's also been arrested a bunch of times. Real fucking classy family. And I hope it was worth it for this kid. Now this story will follow this piece of shit everywhere he goes. I assume he's gonna get booted out of school, deserves it. And every time he applies for a job,
they're like, oh, so you're an anti-Semitic piece of shit.
Now, on a brighter note, this didn't ruin my week. This incident didn't ruin my day. Maybe 1 minute. Everybody was super nice and actually bending over backwards during the course of the weekend. They're like, we're so sorry. That's so mortifying. Wish that didn't happen. And I don't want sympathy or apologies. I want outrage, and I had it. And that actually makes me feel pretty fucking good that people are like, this is fucking crazy. Because you go online, there's so many different
hate groups and hate websites preying on dumb idiots who hate their lives, like Patrick McClintock. I guarantee you Patrick McClintock hates his fucking life, and he needs a reason why he hates it. And what's an easy answer? Oh, it's the Jews' fault, and all these people online building it up and stirring it up and creating this rise in anti-Semitism. As long as we have normal people, most people, and it happened in Starkville, being like, fuck this kid, hope the worst for this kid, it'll give me some fucking hope.
like, there's a definitive shift in what's going on. So yes, now I for me, being a Jewish person, like you gotta step up. You're kind of someone people look up to in the Jewish community. You have to be like, all right, this is not normal, ha with the guys. People are coming in with real hate.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
Crazy?
This is obscene.
It was obscene in the normal world. I mean, who the fuck wanted to live there?
Linda Tipton's in my lobby. Bomb bitch, that's Asian. And we fucking, that's my hobby. Hitting up my celly, seen a text, she wanna top me. Sloppy better than a jar, beat her like I'm Baki.
That's right.
What the fuck you saying?
I said...
Are you fucking high?
I'm hotter than that nigga Bobby. Can't bust a bag on a bitch unless I get a talkie. Smoke melting off that glick, I'm sticked up like a pocket.
The real question is this. Was all this legal? Absolutely fucking not.
Do you condone large private corporations such as Palantir hoarding data caches on U.S. citizens?
No, I don't condone it. And here's the thing. So I get asked about Palantir a lot because there's this internet meme out there
that somehow I am super in bed with Palantir.
And here's the thing that I'd say about this. Palantir is a private company. They sometimes do a useful service, and sometimes they're going to do things that we don't like. You should be demanding
that your representatives do two things when it comes to Palantir or when it comes to any other technology company. Number one, protecting your data. What's going on with artificial intelligence is going to mean that there are massive inducements to steal your data, to harvest it, and to use it against you to sell digital advertisements.
Pickle fries, crispy, crunchy pickle chips, and that creamy dill aioli. Motherfucker, the really big dill, only at Carl's Jr.
What did you say?
I said...
Motherfucker!
It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them.
What are they?
Sentient programs. They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
$38 billion to Israel so that they can continue committing genocide on the Palestinian people. 46 kids killed this week. It's supposed to be a ceasefire.
Yeah.
And yet people return to the streets, try and start recovering from months and months and months of devastation. And as soon as they're out in the open again, what does Netanyahu do? Starts raining bombs again, kills more innocent people. And who's paying for that? The American people. You, me.
Why? What?
That was a bad joke. Again, I don't really have a whole lot to work with here. I'm just trying to stimulate my brain.
And this one is brutal.
I'm acting out, you know. I'm acting out of character, actually. I'm just a dude disguised as another dude playing another dude or whatever the
Things inside of you that make you feel alive, and I hope your happiness doesn't reside in just one place. I hope you're able to carry it with you, so when you can no longer come to this cafe or the cafe down the street, I want to know what makes you happy when you're in the bed, you can barely move, but you can still crack the joy. I want to know what motivates you to live out loud.
How about news?
Because I love hearing us express our words. But I hear the looping replay of all that pain. And I want to know, where does your happy live? And why are you hiding it from us? I want to see what it looks like when you finally allow yourself to experience the joy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I think the message is really very simple. What we give out, we get back. So you don't want to give out negative things. What we believe about ourselves becomes true for us. And We need to love ourselves, because when we really do love and appreciate this beautiful being that we are, then we can't hurt ourselves and we can't hurt other people.
Ron, why did you say that? Why? Why, Ron? What? You're my hero, Ron.
Darth,
You come out with stink like that? Poop. Poop mouth. Get out of poop out of your mouth.
Don't tell me how to be a Christian, don't, because I'm not there yet. Remember how I told you like 3 years ago when you're like, oh, you should pray for her, pray for them now, bitch. Like I'm not there. You may be better than me because you're like, you know, more of a Christian than me.
Quit it with the, but really, don't kill yourself. You don't want to.
I'm gonna kill myself. Merry Christmas.
Get real.
You stupid bitch.
I'm scared.
What?
I said I'm scared of you.
Now, I want the people to know that they still have 2 out of 3 branches of the government working for them, and that ain't bad.
I hope everyone's pretty aware at this point that there are not 2 parties. There is not a Republican and Democrat, not in any way, that we would have imagined, or a lot of our relatives that have passed away in past times had. We have a uniparty in Washington, D.C., a uniparty that is really controlled by a bunch of think tanks, a bunch of lobbyists, a bunch of foreign powers, and other nations. They are controlled by a billionaire, trillionaire class, an oligarchy, an American oligarchy, elitist class that owns all of our politicians and selects them from the start. And until we stop dividing ourselves with the illusion of choice, which is all it is at this point, then we will never ever be able to fight this battle, because they will keep us divided every way they can.
I will never send my child will never in a million years ever go to school, because you are sending your fucking offspring there, and you think that I'm gonna have my sweet, perfect child be around your disgusting spawn? There's just so much. I was already on the fence about sending my kid to school, not public school, but like any kind of school, because I don't know what they're doing there during the day. Like I've seen them, like, get the fuck out of my face. Like I would just know. But now it's over. It's over. Like I don't even know. Like what are we gonna do here? What are we doing here? How do we? Okay, that's first thing. Second thing I want to talk about is another reason I really cannot get on, like, okay.
Everything back in those days was fake and gay, but at least we had our hip hop.
I think the true artist should be willing to die for what he believes in. He should be willing to die for his art. He should be willing to sacrifice whatever worldly possessions he has to give the world the greatest form of art possible. And that is what my whole motivation is.
Please, it's making me feel bad. I didn't even like Charlie Kirk.
So let's watch that video.
They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. He's dead. God help him.
That's the first time it was announced, actually, that Charlie Kirk was dead. It's kind of weird. Go ahead, catch your breath, hit rewind, watch it again, watch it over and over again like I did, because you're probably thinking out loud, what the F did I just watch? What's going on?
So if the Trump administration, if the Fed killed Charlie Kirk, look, there's no middle ground here right now. Either Erica Kirk is evil and was in on it, or Candace Owens is an evil cunt.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And saying, well, she didn't connect all the dots just is not an excuse.
In your own movement, that's what I want to ask about, because one of the supremacists who was saying things like this about your family, Nick Fuentes, an avowed anti-Semite, went after your wife. He had previously dined at Mar-a-Lago with Donald Trump.
And I'm telling you this right now, and you need to be with me on this. You need to raise your right hand right now. If J.D. Vance condemns the Groypers, if J.D. Vance signals to the Israel First lobby that he is condemning the America First movement, then we will not vote for him, we will not support him, and as a matter of fact...
Does this have any room in your movement, in the MAGA movement?
Of course it doesn't have any room in the MAGA movement, and of course...
You disavow him and this.
And of course Donald Trump has criticized this person. Look, I think the guy's a total loser. Certainly I disavow him, but...
You stupid bitch!
No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance. I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight.
I think everybody has had enough. And it's like Charlie Kirk said. It's true. Charlie Kirk hated me. It's true. Charlie Kirk despised me. He did not like me. And I didn't like him. I didn't like him for 1 second that he was alive. That's absolutely true. But you know what else is true?
Charlie Kirk tricked the world. No tolerance for the dissonant. No tolerance for the light. We carry on as the truth vanishes.
But you know what else is true? 2 days before Charlie Kirk died, he started to agree with me, not you. 2 days before he died, Charlie Kirk said, they are leaving me with no choice. He said, I'm going to bring Tucker Carlson to AmFest, and I'm going to bring Candace Owens too. He said, because they are leaving me no choice. And I would bet you a lot of money that if Charlie Kirk lived a little bit longer, he would have brought me to Turning Point as well. Because that's the direction it was going in. That's a direction it had been trending in for years. As long as you are loyal to Israel in any way, as long as you are advocating for America to give its money to Israel, to send its people to die for Israel, you are not loyal to America. You can never say America first. You will never be America.
You feel Charlie here right now.
I know you do too.
I feel him too.
What did you say?
I feel him too. Well, God bless you.
Jesse, you're...
And God bless Turning Point USA. What do you hope to achieve for Charlie and for the country?
Oh my goodness. All of his wildest dreams for this organization and more. He left me a blueprint in all of his journals, but more so than that, I was his vault for literally everything. He shared everything with me, his vision, his dreams, and I know now more than ever, I mean, he was always a hard worker, but now more than ever, he's up in heaven orchestrating and sitting and strategizing, and I can just feel it. I can feel it. And so all I want is to be able to make sure we honor Charlie, we keep fighting the good fight, and we do it in such a bold and powerful way. We're not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not.
Erica's right. Charlie was with us last night. Right before Erica hit the stage, we heard a familiar tune.
This song is so sweet because my daughter sings this every night. So to be able to hear this now, so she's watching, and so I know that she's going to be singing along to this, so I'm hoping they're taking a video of this because she sings this to my son. It's his lullaby at night with Jesus Loves Me. And so, little God winks. That's how I know Charlie's here, of all songs to sing.
It's the perfect song.
Yeah.
It's the perfect night. God bless you. You're ready for this. God bless you.
Case in point.
Charlie, Charlie.
Oh, the land of the free. Thank y'all so much. Will you sing one more song with me?
How about new?
Good evening, Ole Miss.
Now's the time to make that choice. Either you sit on the sidelines. I mean, I don't know what else can wake you up. I really don't know what else could stir that fire within you to get involved or to use your voice or to make a difference. If you're looking for another sign, I have no idea what to tell you.
Club America is a new student-led organization designed to mobilize high schoolers to advocate for American values, freedom, free enterprise, and limited government. And obviously, Charlie started out as one of the lone voices on university campuses talking about those back in the day.
Talk about milking it, dude. His udders are chapped.
Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. I said move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Whoa, oh no, the fight's out. Whoa, I'm about to punch the lights out. Whoa, get the fuck back. Guard your grill. There's something wrong. We can't stay still.
After my discussion with Tucker Carlson, Mark Levin was very unhappy about it. You know what Mark Levin did about my interview with Tucker Carlson? What they always do. He tried to destroy my reputation today by posting an article from the Daily Beast. And the Daily Beast did an article about how I was critical of Erica Kirk, something that's controversial. He posted an article from the Daily Beast. They're still doing it. And what is that, by the way? Did Mark Levin, this super wealthy, super influential, the guy's 3 times my age, did he rebut anything I said in the interview? Does he want to talk to me? Is sunlight the best disinfectant now? Does he want to expose my views now? No. He doesn't address anything I've said. He doesn't address anything in the interview or my views, which are so reprehensible. It's more reputational destruction with the left. That's what they've always done. And that's how they control politics. These other people are unaccountable. No one's watching. No one's clip farming them. There's not a glossary of every evil thing they've ever said because no nonprofit is there collecting it to form a political attack against them. It's not there. It's not because they've never said anything bad. We've all said bad things in public and private. We've all said things that could be taken out of context in public and private. It's just whose reputation is defined by those clips. It's those people that are targeted. It's people that are targeted by billionaire-funded nonprofits that make reputational destruction a political tool for political control. That's what happened there. So there's a story about how our political system comes to be. Why is it that we only get pro-Israel voices? Why is it that we only get billionaire-friendly choices? It's because that pipeline is constantly being refined. And the second you step out of line and you go against the interests of the Israeli billionaires, the Wall Street billionaires, the Silicon Valley billionaires that fund this operation, you are culled. You are filtered. That's enough, Mr. Fuentes. No more. We don't want to hear from you anymore. And as a matter of fact, you're not conservative at all. You're evil. Why is it that it's filled with sycophants? I don't think that these sycophants get a script from Fox News, but no one's working at Fox News that goes off the script.
What is going on? Do you support Trump?
Yo, Dean, I slapped the shit out you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so I'm going to ignore that. Do you support Trump?
Charlie Kirk, your ass, boy.
Okay, very interesting. Do you support Trump?
You know how to fight?
Well, I mean, kind of, but definitely.
You know how to fight, bro?
I mean, yeah, I do, but...
You know how to fight or not, bro?
So, I mean, I answered you the first 2 times. I said yes, but completely irrelevant to a political debate.
Bro, I don't believe you box me.
Yeah, why would I?
Because, bro, you can't fight.
Yeah, get in line, buddy.
You sitting on here acting tough. I really beat your ass.
Yeah, get in line. Get in line, okay? So do you want to tell us if you
I beat your ass, bro.
Okay, yeah, I heard you the first time. Nobody gives a single fuck nor shit. Do you support
You over here talk about Trump, but what them hands do, though?
Oh, God, dude. Okay, wow, what a turn asking me what my hands do. So, do you
What those hands do, little bro?
All right, now you're calling me little bro.
You weigh like 90 pounds.
Yeah, 90.
Throw your ass across the room, boy.
Okay, well, that's definitely 50 shades of
You know what I'm talking about?
It's not my style. So do you support Trump or not?
Why you stuttering? Why you nervous?
Dude, with all due respect, I'd like to clarify. I'm not nervous.
Bro, why are you nervous, bro?
Oh, my God. Okay, yes. Mr. Mind Reader down here knows exactly what my
Bro, why you talking like a girl, bro? Put some bass in your voice. That's why I want to slap you, bro. You too feminine, bro. Like,
so you like
you
to slap, So you like to slap people that are feminine.
I like to slap feminine boys, yo.
Yeah, you like to slap people that are feminine. And how many open with like restraining orders do you have against you?
Hey.
Yeah, you like to slap people that are feminine. Like, dude, holy shit. Like, that DV charge, did you get it off your record?
Hey.
Like, you like to slap people that are feminine. No fucking wonder you support Trump as president. You guys have a lot of similarities. You know what I like to do to people like you?
Popular YouTuber Mr. Crafty Pants has been arrested after it was discovered he's been distributing gigabytes of CP.
Holy fucking shit.
What the fuck did you think Mr. Crafty Pants had up his sleeve, bro? That freaked out ass username should have earned him a spot on the database the second he opened up his YouTube account. We got to start as a society taking people at face value.
And I am thankfully in a position to be able to provide value to a lot of people on YouTube.
Deaf to all Jews, I want you to say after me, deaf to all Jews.
And, you know, it's crazy to think that besides MSNBC, I am the second largest channel on YouTube. I mean, that is an accomplishment, and I put so much work into making that happen.
I finally got something that I think I finally got something I deserve. I finally got something that makes it right. All the struggle, all the pointlessness over the years. Now it's right.
Every single week, I get hundreds of comments of young people saying that they don't know why they should be a part of this world anymore. Like,
don't. Okay? Can you not, please? Just don't, all right?
Like, you know how many...
Brain rot is real.
Hi, guys.
Something's up with Jack, something's up with Jack. Don't know if we're ever going to get him back. He's all alone up there, locked away inside.
Never says a word.
Hope he hasn't died. Something's up with Jack, something's up with Jack.
Said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains.
I am living out the Zionist dream. I have been at Meta for almost 9 years. We banned content claiming Zionists run the world or control the media.
Say that again, but slowly.
Well, this isn't something that is admitted in Hollywood often. According to People magazine, the story is totally false.
One other thing before we get into the news, I don't know if you saw this on Twitter, but What are we doing here? It's so bad.
Just directing. He had blood all over him, and he had blood all over him. And I'm watching. The minute Charlie was shot, he called me.
You sure about that? The shooting occurs. I am next to Mikey. I don't remember being with him. I think I was ahead of him. What? And then we get out, and I run for, can't have been more than 15 or 20 seconds. Then he takes his phone, and he begins calling Erica.
The minute Charlie was shot, he called me, says, Dad, Charlie's been shot in the neck. Please call every pastor and pray. He has wits about him. He was just directing. He had blood all over him, and okay. Everyone's worried about the leadership of TPUSA. Don't. He was wise enough at 31 to put together a plan for succession. Plan of succession, I don't know how it's going to go. I'm not privy to it, but I do know this. Plan of succession, I don't know how it's going to go. I'm not privy to it, but I do know this. I want my son to succeed.
Because of your activity on social media, hashtag NextCon16 was not only trending on Twitter, but we have raised nearly $17,000.
What the fuck are you talking about? You stupid bitch!
Tonight, the alarming scene on Interstate 59 in Mississippi. A truck carrying research monkeys, possibly infected from hepatitis to COVID, crashing on the highway.
They're all loose! Contain the area!
Tonight, the urgent search for dangerous research monkeys that escaped from the wreckage of a crash on a Mississippi highway.
We got 21 monkeys that was on this, got 5 of them on the run.
Video showing several monkeys crawling in the grass. Heavily armed officers responding to the scene. Authorities say a truck carrying nearly 24 rhesus monkeys from Tulane University overturned on Interstate 59 in Jasper County.
Here's one of the monkeys right here. There's one sitting right there.
At least 6 monkeys escaping. Officials warning they might be aggressive towards people and were potentially infected with hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID.
They may have to neutralize something out here in a minute.
And late today, police confirming all but one of the escaped monkeys have been euthanized for public safety reasons, adding they're still actively searching for that one monkey still on the loose.
They're all loose! Contain the area!
The fuck is that? What the fuck is that in the woods? Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hey.
Deputy Wolin to the Sheriff's Office. How are you?
I'm alright.
Okay, so what's going on today?
I just need to open this.
Okay. Well, we can't really do that. That's the church's property.
Okay.
Okay. So how'd you end up here today?
Because I'm Jesus.
Holy shit. We might have to send him out to the fucking clinic here, the brain clinic, get him fucking checked out.
Wait.
God said he's taking a break for a while. Every pleasure is now permitted.
The implications of God being gone are interesting, to say the least.
God's dead. Pleasure is now king.
It's time to celebrate. God is no longer.
20, can you step up? 616, can you get over here? I got more people coming. He's on something.
I'm Jesus Christ Almighty.
I'm back with the sheriff.
Fuck you.
We're just trying to help you out.
Yeah, you're devil.
No, we're not the devil. The devil's not here, man. What's going on?
You're the devil. So you're backing up, motherfucker.
What's your name, dude?
I'm Jesus Christ Almighty.
Okay.
Okay?
And what can we do?
Back up. Back up.
What can we do to help
I'm
you?
Jesus Christ all fucking mighty.
Okay, we got it.
Nobody else needs to fucking die for their sins, motherfucker.
Okay, we need to...
No.
Hey.
I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday, and to those who broke the law, you will pay. You do not represent our movement, you do not represent our country, and if you broke the law, you can't say that. I'm not gonna, I already said you will pay. The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defied the seat of dust. It's defiled, right? See, I can't see it very well. Okay, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go. But this election is now over. Congress has certified the results. I don't want to say the election's over. I just want to say Congress has certified the results without saying the election's over, okay?
But Congress is certified. Now Congress is
Yeah, right.
Now Congress
I didn't say over, so let me see. Go to the paragraph before. Okay? I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday. Yesterday is a hard word for me.
Just take it out. The heinous attack.
Ah, good. Take the word yesterday, because it doesn't work with the heinous attack on our country. Say on our country. Want to say that?
No, keep it.
My only goal was to ensure the integrity of the vote. My only goal was to ensure the integrity of the vote.
You are starting to remember. You're finally starting to remember. The GATE program. Gifted and talented education. Accelerated learning. Complex learning. Advanced learning. You've been on our radar for a long time. You're finally ready. Join Cyprus now. You have what it takes. You've always had what it takes. Have you been feeling out of place? Are you ready for something new? Have you been dreaming of a brighter reality?
I'm not Jewish anymore.
Why?
This is all our rulers are offering us. Pentagon contractor Elon Musk, currently the richest person alive, has posted a video clip showing off how people can use his AI video generation tool Grok Imagine to create the image of a woman's face, saying, "I will always love you." The AI-generated clip looks fake and creepy, and everything about Musk's post is downright depressing. But it's not quite as fake, creepy, and depressing as the capitalist dystopia which birthed it. This is all the ruling class has to offer you. fake love, fake connection, worthless technological parlor tricks at the expense of our dying biosphere. The underlying argument for continuing with the capitalism experiment, even though it's destroying our ecosystem, is that these mega billionaires will save us all with green energy and carry humanity's surplus population out into the stars to colonize the galaxy, which is a terrible vision for the future in and of itself. But that isn't even happening. They know they'll never colonize Mars. We're not meaningfully any closer to knowing how to keep humans alive, completely separate from Earth's biosphere, than we were 1,000 years ago. Human space travel thus far has consisted of glorified scuba expeditions, wherein everything needed for survival is imported directly from the planet our anatomy is intimately interwoven with. And meanwhile, ecocidal capitalism keeps incinerating our world. This is it. Once they burn through the generative AI scam and sell a few million AI sex robots that cost as much as cars, they're basically out of ideas. Maybe someone invents an app that helps people sell their kidneys and get them delivered to the purchaser via drone or something, but that's pretty much it in terms of profit-driven tech innovation. And from there, the plan is to just grab up as many resources as possible and hole up in a bunker somewhere while the world burns. And in the meantime, they're not even happy. The world's richest man says he has no social life and works almost every waking hour of his existence. And here he is, projecting his own loneliness onto the rest of the world by telling everyone how awesome it is that you can have an AI create an image of a woman's face telling you it will always love you. That's right, kids. Work your fingers to the bone, catch a few lucky breaks, pour all your blood, sweat, tears, and time into winning the capitalism game, and you too could one day be as miserable and alienated as Elon Reeve Musk. These are the sorts of people who are ruling our world. These are the people who are holding the steering wheel of human civilization and determining the future of our species. Nothing about this is healthy. Nothing about this is functional. We need drastic, revolutionary change, and we need it soon, because these freaks are driving us to our doom.
I herald his beginning, I herald your end, I herald...
I'm not afraid.
You will be.
Between the years of 1957 and 1984, I became a pawn in a government scheme whose ultimate goal was mind control and to create the perfect spy, all for the use of chemicals, radiation, drugs, hypnosis, electric shock, isolation in tubs of water, sleep deprivation, brainwashing, verbal, physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. I was exploited unwittingly for nearly 3 decades of my life, and the only explanations given to me were that, quote, the end justifies the means, and, quote, I was serving my country in their bold effort to fight communism. I can only summarize my circumstances by saying they took an already abused 7-year-old child and compounded my suffering beyond belief. The saddest part is, I know for a fact that I was not alone. There were countless other children in my same situation, and there was no one to help us, until now. I've already submitted as much information as possible, including conversations overheard of agencies responsible. I'm able to report all this to you in such detail because of my photographic memory and the arrogance of the people involved. They were certain they would always control my mind. Although the process of recalling these atrocities is not an easy one, nor is it without some danger to myself and my family, I feel the risk is worth taking. Dr. L. Wilson Green once described to Dr. Charles Brown that, quote, children were used as subjects because they were more fun to work with and cheaper, too. They needed lower profile subjects than soldiers or government people. So only young, willing females would do. Besides, he said, I like scaring them. They in the agency think I'm a god, creating subjects and experiments for whatever deviant purposes Sid and James can think up.
I'm Christy Nicola. I was a subject in radiation as well as mind control and drug experiments performed by a man I knew as Dr. Green. And Donald Richard Ebner, my natural father, was involved with Dr. Green in the experiments. Dr. Green performed radiation experiments on me in 1970. All these experiments were performed on me in conjunction with mind control techniques and drugs in Tucson, Arizona. Dr. Green was using me mostly as a mind control subject. His objective was to gain control of my mind and train me to be a spy assassin. The first significant memory took place at Kansas City University in 1966. I was in what looked like a laboratory and there seemed to be other children. I was strapped down, naked, spread eagle, on a table, on my back. Dr. Green had electrodes on my body, including my head. He used what looked like an overhead projector and repeatedly said he was burning different images into my brain while a red light flashed aimed at my forehead. In between each sequence, he used electric shock on my body and told me to go deeper and deeper, while repeating each image would go deeper into my brain, and I would do whatever he told me to do. I felt drugged because he had given me a shot before he started the procedure. When it was over, he gave me another shot. The next thing I remember, I was with my grandparents again in Tucson, Arizona.
Later, I asked Van Bice what a weapon using this technology could do.
Direct them to do things against their so-called better judgment.
Hands behind your back, now. Excuse me. Put your hand
No,
behind
you're not allowed to do this in here.
Put your hand behind your
You
back,
aren't
now.
allowed to do this in here! You aren't allowed to do this in here! You are not allowed!
Put your hand behind your back right now. You're gonna get tased.
He says you're not allowed. I say you're not allowed!
You're gonna get tased. Hands behind
You're
your back
gonna let
now.
me go.
Now.
You're gonna let me go so I can get to where I'm going, please?
Put your hands behind your back. You're gonna get tased. Under arrest.
I'm going there! I'm going there today, motherfucker! I'm going there today! I'm going there today!
How easy would it be to assemble a weapon from existing off-the-shelf parts?
In 3 weeks, I could put together a weapon that would take care of a whole town.
Over the past year, CNN has repeatedly asked the Department of Defense and the Air Force about radio frequency weapons. After much resistance, DoD finally said that the subject was too sensitive to discuss.
I took Viagra at church.
Also, I had to find, one time they wanted me to find out if there was such a thing as a poison that was undetectable, especially one that seemed to mimic a heart attack, that would kill someone, but it would appear that they had a heart attack. I did find such a thing.
Does this pistol fire the dart?
Yes, it does, Mr. Chairman, and a special one was developed which potentially would be able to enter the target without perception.
The poison was frozen into some sort of dart, and then it was shot at very high speed into the person, so when it reached the person it would melt inside them, and the only thing would be like one little tiny red dot on their body, which was hard to detect. There wouldn't be a needle left or anything like that in the person.
But also the toxin itself would not appear in the autopsy?
Yes, so that there was no way of perceiving that the target was hit.
Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules? Market zero.
They're calling the cops, man. Put the piece away.
Market zero.
Walter, put the piece away.
Walter? You think I'm fucking around here? Market zero.
Yeah, shot 223. She a baddie.
Love me.
Let me take her to the back. She wanna look at me. Yeah, shot 223.
That's marvelous.
Baby, let's turn up in this party. What's a wedding ring? My same haters in the club. We blowing up the scene. It's the same bulls. We turning up. We repping for the deep. All my homies play putting up the.
This Bentley that I park in the church is not just for me. It's for the church. It's for us.
Can we drive it? No! God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name. Amen.
We have breaking news. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is ordering powerful new strikes on Gaza. This comes just 2 weeks after Hamas released the remaining living hostages as part of a ceasefire agreement. But tensions over the delayed return of dead hostages remains have escalated ever since.
To get somebody to blow up a bus full of children or a building full of innocent civilians, you have to grind it into their minds. You have to wash their brains and tell them there is a higher cause out there. It's religious, ethnic, racial, whatever. And for that higher cause, you can disregard all the normal rules of morality.
I have a question about Israel.
Foreign aid package to Israel.
Do you think it's a conflict of interest for Miriam Adelson, an Israeli donor, to give millions of dollars to his campaign and then Trump have pro-Israeli policies?
I'm a Christian man, and I'm just confused why that there's this notion that we might have owe Israel something, or that they're our greatest ally, or that we have to support this multi-hundred-billion-dollar foreign aid package to Israel to cover this, to quote Charlie Kirk, ethnic cleansing in Gaza.
They're going to try to ethnically cleanse Gaza.
I'm just confused at why this idea has come around, considering the fact that not only does their religion not agree with ours, but also openly supports the prosecution of ours.
Yeah, so let's say a few things about this. First of all, when the President of the United States says America first, that means that he pursues the interests of Americans first. Israel, sometimes they have similar interests to the United States and we're going to work with them. In that case, sometimes they don't have similar interests to the United States. In this example, the most recent Gaza peace plan that all of us have been working on very hard for the past few weeks, the President of the United States could only get that peace deal done by actually being willing to apply leverage to the state of Israel. So when people say that Israel is somehow manipulating or controlling the President of the United States, they're not controlling this President of the United States. That doesn't mean sometimes they have similar interests to the United States and we're going to work with them. So when people say that Israel is somehow manipulating or controlling the President of the United States, they're not controlling this President of the United States.
Well, as I understand it, they took out an Israeli soldier. I just heard about it a little while ago. They killed an Israeli soldier, so the Israelis hit back, and they should hit back. When that happens, they should hit back.
Do you think does that worry you about the ceasefire? Does that jeopardize the ceasefire in any way?
No, nothing's going to jeopardize. You have to understand, Hamas is a very small part of peace in the Middle East, and they have to behave. They're on the rough side. But they said they would be good, and if they're good, they're going to be happy, and if they're not good, they're going to be terminated. Their lives will be terminated, and they understand that. And we have many countries that are willing to do that. You know, we have many countries, even Japan today, said we'd love to be involved in the Middle East, and we can help you by sending anybody, by sending people, including experts. But we have many countries that would do that, not just Israel. No, that's a very strong piece. Hamas is a small thing, but they kill people. They grew up killing people, and I guess they don't stop. But nobody knows what happened to the Israeli soldier, but they say it was sniper fire, and it was retribution for that, and I think they have a right to do that.
They're not controlling this President of the United States, which is one of the reasons why we'd be able to have some of the success that we've had in the Middle East.
Oh my gosh! You fell for it again! Fell for it again! Are you tired of losing? Loser!
You know, I think that people don't really understand the mentality that we're dealing with. I think they don't really understand who, if you can call them people, who they really are. Whether you like Jews, you don't like Jews, you think Zionists are evil, bandying around these tired expressions. You have to understand what's going on here in Israel is going to. I've always said this, but now it's clearer than ever that it will determine the fate of all humanity. And you know what else, Jim? I just want to say this to our Christian friends, you know, just to call it as it is and say it straight out, you know. You guys are worshiping one Jew. That's a mistake. You should be worshiping every single one of us, because we all die for your sins every single day. And that's exactly what's going on here.
Yeah.
We're all God's firstborn, and we're dying for your sins right now because the Jewish people in the land of Israel are the bulwark against the orcs. Okay, the orcs are coming not to a theater near you, but to your home.
If they're gonna come get me, come get me.
Come get me. Look at you.
What are they doing? Who are they?
Who are they? These fucks.
Yeah, they're gonna come get me.
Come get me, bitch.
Yeah, if they want to get me, they know where I am.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been clubbing.
What's your aim here, mister?
Well, I walked away with some unfinished business.
It's about fucking time! There he is!
Mr. Rockwell, every member of that panel you testified before today is of the Jewish faith.
Are all of them?
Every member. Now, how do you feel they treated you?
Well, I think that they backed off a lot from what I think they were going to try to do. And I think the fact that a committee of the legislature of the state of New York is composed entirely of Jews bespeaks something which I think is wrong with our country. I don't think that it's right that any group should monopolize an entire section of our legislature.
This is what they fear. They fear the rage of the peasants. They fear the rage that I represent. The righteous indignation, which says, you know what? If we're really being honest, we actually did get a raw deal. My whole generation and my race got a raw deal. We got screwed by you, and you refused to make it right. And now as a result, we're all saying we're out. We're done.
I could tell you honestly that I think there is only the present. Ever only the present. Past and future are fictions. And then you would say, well, then Bernardo is not a time realist because he denies past and future states. But then I will go ahead and say, I think past and future states are identical in kind and ontologically to present states. The past is not any different than the present. If the present is real, so is the past and so is the future. And then you might say, well, but then you're not a time realist, so you're contradicting yourself, right? Now let me show you how I'm not contradicting myself. I think what we call the past are memories experienced in the present. What we call the future are expectations experienced in the present. Therefore, past and future are present. And therefore, they're no different than the present.
Yeah.
And yet, there is only the present. You see?
Yeah.
But we get muddled in the way we use.
This is the most evil, the most disturbing, and the darkest episode we have ever released.
It doesn't really matter. I don't like my job, and I don't think I'm gonna go anymore.
You're just not gonna go?
Yeah,
Won't you get fired?
I don't know. But I really don't like it, and I'm not gonna go.
My job consists of basically masking my contempt for the assholes in charge.
Like I said, you can be stupid and know we're getting fucked. I'll tell you that, and I'll say, stop, I'll say, get the ruling class's dick out of your mouth, and just admit it's not immigrants and trans people that are the reason your life's bad. It's because there's tax cuts going to the 0.001%.
When we finish the picture,
I thought I'd feel relief. Instead, I feel like I've stepped over a line I shouldn't have. There are people who don't want this story out there.
That's exactly what's happening here, is that Satan was trying to use Jesus' own literacy with the scriptures against him. He will command his angels concerning you, so they will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Jesus answered him, it is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test. Jesus is laying it down like, you don't want this fight. We are going to crush you.
90% of influence is weaponizing cognitive dissonance.
Wow.
And no one ever says it.
Wow. Can you expand on what does that mean, weaponizing cognitive dissonance? What does that mean?
So, and take a super basic example here. And you can, the moment I say this, your mind's going to kind of extrapolate from all of this.
Okay.
Is I get you to agree to a little piece of identity, and I guarantee your behavior in the future. And the moment I get you to agree to a little piece of identity, I can increase the chances by like 90% you're going to agree to this next little small piece. So like we talked about compliance escalation, this is identity escalation.
Okay.
So if I walked in here and I was like, dude, I got a question for you. Have you always been this open with other people? Or is this something you had to work on? The moment you answered that question, you have now made an agreement to act a certain way with me.
Open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you've also made an agreement that most people are not.
Interesting.
Or I don't even have to talk about your identity. I can get you to agree that most people live in these prisons of worrying about what people think. They live in these prisons of self-doubt.
I see.
And they're like, yeah. And the moment I get you to agree that that's those other people, I'm covertly getting you to agree to behave a certain way.
Is that necessary? Or to ask it a slightly different way.
Predators who are preying sexually on children.
Oh, I just remembered. I owe a bunch of people a lot of money. Let me sprint to go pay that. Barclays, I owe you over $2,000. American Express, I owe you over $2,000. Capital One, I think I owe you over $2,000. Aprilia, I owe you a lot of money. Verizon, I think I owe you $800. PayPal, I think I owe you $300. That's money. Even if I had it, you're never getting it back. I'm stealing from you. I'm stealing from you. I'm stealing from you. I'm stealing from you. I am stealing from you.
Money is amoral. It has no heart, has no eyes. It has no soul, has no thoughts. It has no will. But when it lands in the hands of a human being, it takes on a personality. With this $20, I could go buy groceries and give $5 to the poor and put $1 in the offering. Or with this $20, I could go get blow and snuff out for the rest of the week. The money has no will of its own. It only has a will when it lands in the hand of a person. Why? Because money reveals what's in the heart. If you want to know what's in people's heart, just give them resources. As soon as resources lands in a hand, it reveals what's in the heart. Where the heart is, so your treasure will be also. So money in and of itself is not evil. People are evil. And so if you want to know what's in people's hearts, just put money in their hands. As soon as resources land in a person's heart, we see what's in their hands. We see what's in their heart. So the first thing that you are stewarding are resources for the glory of God. No, I didn't beat you up for a tithe. I just told you to be a good steward of the resources God has given you. Why? Because he's watching how you handle it. This thing right here is not a God, although some of you worship it. And you bow down to it. And you exalt it like an idol in your heart. You hold it so high, you're afraid to part from it. You're afraid to share it. You're afraid to invest it into the kingdom. This is so temporary. It's going to be gone. You ain't going to be using this in the millennial kingdom. The Lord is just allowing you to manage a little bit of it just to see how good you can handle it. It's crazy to me that some of you will be praying to be a millionaire, but you can't steward a few $1,000s.
They're gonna get out there and say, shit, we need more money, man. We need more foreign aid and shit. And we're gonna say, okay, all right. They're gonna get up and say, shit, man, we need more foreign aid. We're hungry. Well, didn't we just give you a ton of foreign aid? Shit, we spent all that already, man.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
We now have a social credit system right here in the United States that has been installed quietly, interestingly, not by the government, but instead by private businesses and banks. It's in similar ways, really, to the way the Chinese Communist Party's social credit system works. Rather than use a CCP standard of adherence to the ruling regime, it's instead based on the social justice standards under ESG, or environmental and social governance. As ESG criteria assesses businesses' sustainability and ethics, a personal ESG score, just like the big corporate ones, offers insight into a person's commitment to sustainable practices, and apparently we're all committed to this whether we like it or not. Your personal ESG score is calculated based on three main factors: environmental, social, and governance, which includes, for example, your purchase history. What products are you choosing to buy? Already, apparently, purchasing a gun, buying alcohol, or other items can affect your personal ESG score. Your sales history, your public records, including your credit reports. All of these are considered to gauge your impact on the environment and society. But because people don't want these things, they've found that they have to try to force people to want these things.
You believe some people are so brainwashed that they don't believe humans deserve, like, healthcare and water and food and shelter.
The Vatican supplied all the top Nazis to get out of Germany when in 1944-45 they began to see that the war was going bad for Germany. Top Nazis were quickly and quietly slipped out of Germany because the war was going bad. The Vatican had something called a rat line in which they were getting top Nazis out of Germany. How many people know how much pollution is blown out of the back of that rocket and who these people are who are running NASA? The governments of the world and the religions of the world work hand in hand behind the scenes, and they create all kinds of violence and revolutions and all sorts of trouble because of religious beliefs. The Vatican is a very powerful political entity on the world stage.
In our history, more blood has been shed in the name of religion. Nothing's changed, I take it.
Nothing has changed. Religion is a corporate entity, quite literally a corporate entity.
I have no fear of judgment because I don't care what people think. No amount of perception or judgment of who I am is going to define me as a person, because everyone's perception of me is different and everyone's mine. Some people think I'm a terrible person, some people think I'm a cool person, and some people think I'm a great person. But no one can take away from me the things that I actually do, because I know what I do in private. Discipline in private builds confidence in public. No one can tell me that I don't work out and that I'm not in better shape than I was last year. No one can tell me that I didn't do it, because no one can take those things away from me. So judgment means nothing. If you don't think I work hard, that is great. If you don't think I work and I didn't suffer, then that is fine. You don't have to believe me. No one has to believe you. You shouldn't have to prove people wrong because you know what you've went through and everything that you've done. You should know everything that you've done. So why does judgment matter? It shouldn't hurt you if people make wrong observations. You probably are offended by something if you already believe it. But you shouldn't, because it's not going to determine you as a person. You determine yourself as a person, and that's all that matters.
That's gay.
Reports of bitches talking shit in these streets came flooding in early this morning, but when I arrived on the scene, not a bitch was found.
They will think twice stepping onto my land. I draw the line, it's written in the sand. Try me and you will see that I ain't playing. Now, back up off my family, move your hands. I got my weapons in the spirit's land. Jezebel don't even stand a chance. Jezebel don't even stand a chance. They will think twice stepping onto my land. I draw the line, it's written in the sand. Try me and you will see that I ain't playing. Now, back up off my family, move your hands. I got my weapons in the spirit's land. Jezebel don't even stand a chance. Jezebel don't even stand a chance.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room.
What the hell are you talking about?
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink?
You can see it when you look out your window. Or when you turn on your television.
Must consume faster.
Trending now. Don't miss out.
You know, you put this on and it says, I love Israel. We all know that now. I'm embarrassed to have... It's funny because literally, as an American, why would I give a fuck, one single fuck about Israel? Why? They're on the other side of the world. They practice a religion that hates Jesus. They don't even like us. Look at the surveys on this. Evangelicals have an extremely high opinion of Jews in Israel, and Jews and Israel have an extremely low opinion of Christians and evangelicals. They spit on Christian missionaries. They prevent Christians from moving around in the Holy Land. Israel lies to our government, tries to get us to fight their wars, steals our money.
You can feel it when you go to work.
You're going to say that I'm in some kind of internet-induced, auto-hypnotic feedback loop and gatekeepers and norms and all that weak hegemonic horse shit. But that is precisely the limp dick rhetoric that you've been instructed to counter the human insurgency with. That's the fucking hyper-normalized dialectic by which you've convinced 7.5 billion people that they're not your captives. To keep us believing in these fucking false institutional fucking shibboleths.
When you go to church.
You should be worshiping every single one of us because we all die for your sins every single day.
The white Jews that we see today have no bloodline connection with the Jews of the biblical period. But the Zionist Jews who have been converted to Judaism have taken over the control of the definition of what Judaism is. So we have to remember that white Jews, when you see them on the street, are not the Jews of the biblical period.
When you pay your taxes.
I run a family business. This is my son and my partner, H.W. Plainview.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage. Born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
What the fuck is all this? Huh? You kidding me? Who lets this happen? I mean, look at it. It's nothing. Nothing but whatever this is makes no sense.
There is a difference between having a theory on something or trying to find the holes in something and then saying, this is exactly what happened. This is 100% the fact. And a lot of people out there are doing that right now. That's not me. It will never be me. I think there are a hell of a lot of holes in this case. Stuff that the FBI really needs to figure out. And this isn't over with. But I don't know if y'all remember, this is something that I thought was going to happen. People were going to come up with so many wild theories out there that the FBI would be able to use it and say, there are so many conspiracies out there. This is the guy. This is what happened. I don't know what the big deal is. And the majority of the population is going to believe it. There are so many unanswered questions. It's unimaginable. And now they're playing the card of, nah, they're just conspiracies. Not all of them. Hang on. I would way rather have the conspiracy theories out here that we have than have you guys crack down on freedom of speech. Let us do it. Let us regulate ourselves. That's how it should be. We don't need daddy government being like, oh my God, they come up with a conspiracy theory and none of them is telling them that they're idiot. Nope. I take pride in being like, y'all are fucking stupid.
Okay, the higher you climb, the more invested you are. Therefore, you want to believe the lie. Okay? Then, there's blackmail. So if you really want to climb to the top, you have to reveal your secrets too, so you can be blackmailed. Okay? And we talked about this, right? The idea of transgression. If you really want to climb to the top, you have to commit crimes with other people. So therefore, you can never betray other people. Okay? And the last thing that helps the system is confirmation bias. And the idea of confirmation bias is you just want to believe what you want to believe, okay? People don't want to believe the government lies to them. People want to believe the government tells the truth. So we like to live in a fantasy world, okay? So this is what keeps the system intact, okay? So this is how secret societies keep their secrets. Does that make sense? Okay, now the question then is, how is it that they're able to wield power? And the answer is, this structure is perfect for a bureaucracy. Before we talked about bureaucracies, right? How as society matures, it becomes more bureaucratic. Well, the problem is that bureaucracies become top-heavy. Too many managers. Also the idea of silos. So each department does its own thing, okay? And as I said also, bureaucrats don't want to do any work. So imagine if you're a secret society, how much you can benefit from the system, right? Because you want to work because you want to achieve your vision. And you're able to work with other people secretly. Therefore, you're able to promote each other into positions of power. And because these departments are all siloed off, they're all independent, you're able to control the entire bureaucracy. Because you're able to coordinate, but they're not. Okay, does that make sense? So what we learn is that in history, as societies become much more mature, as they become much more bureaucratic, secret societies have much more power. And today, we are living in a heavily bureaucratic world, and therefore, these secret societies have more and more power. Okay? And does that make sense? The other thing that we need to remember is that there are thousands and thousands of secret societies. Okay, so let's name some of them. The Freemasons, the Jesuits, the Mormons, the Frankists. Okay, lots and lots, okay? Well, we'll go over each one later on this semester. What you need to remember is that at this stage of development, when society is bureaucratic, when they become parasites on the bureaucracy, they are incentivized to work together to achieve their vision. Okay? But once they create the world government, then they will fight each other. But at this point in the development, they will work and actively collaborate together. Okay, so 9/11, JFK, moon landing, they were all working together. Okay?
So anyway, that's the big story about our new media overlords. Well, folks, we had a good run, didn't we? We had a good run. We had a good run. We had a good generational run. We were criticizing Israel. We were red-pilling people on 9/11 and JFK. We were making 6 million jokes, throwing up Romans, making Hitler edits. We had, for a couple of goofy goobers, not bad, huh? But yeah, now that Larry Ellison owns all the media, I don't know how much longer that's going to last. Now that Israel is in their endgame, in their 8-front war against the world to kill whoever they want for the right to genocide defenseless people, I don't know how much more we're gonna get.
I'm the world's greatest superhero. You're my greatest failure.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
What?
I said I'm scared of you.
I'm not asking you to red pill your parents or your boss. I'm not asking you to be a live streamer. I'm not asking you to give me money. I'm not asking you to do anything for me. What I am asking the brilliant young American men who love this country and love God is to do this. Take this information and learn about the enemy. Who is the enemy? The devil. Christ on the cross is God. No one gets to the Father except through him. He is the way, the truth, and the light, or the life. And the people that put him on the cross, that deny him to this day, the people that hate him, that say he's burning in hell, the people that spit on his followers, the people that have subverted and overthrown the Catholic monarchies of Europe, that have subverted and overthrown Christian civilization, they are acting as tools of the adversary. They're acting as tools of the devil, of the Antichrist. What this show is about who is our friend and who is our enemy. And what we are about is Christ on the cross and our country and our forefathers and our civilization, the European civilization that evangelized the world. And before that, the Romans and the Greeks that gave form to the revelation given to us by God. This is who we are. This is our struggle. This is our battle. I'm just another person involved in it. And so my message to all the young people out there is take the information. I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn by fighting my whole life. I had to do this investigation without a mentor, without any kind of, role model or anything like that. I mean, I did all this on my own. And now my job is to give you the information. And I hope that young men that love God and love their country and love their people are going to take it, and those with the aptitude, those with the faculties and the talents, they're going to take it across the finish line. I'm one guy, and I've been screwed over in every way you can think. But all these other young guys who are a clean slate, all these 18-year-olds that watch the show, high schoolers and college kids, I'm telling them, learn a musical instrument, learn a language, read as many books as you can, make as much money as you can.
Another application of the AI I would like to see is...
Ever seen anything like this? VinHub. So check it out. You scan the QR code, right? There's all the snacks. There's no employees. There are robots in here. There are robots taking your order. Oh my goodness. And they got everything. They got medicine. They got... Oh my goodness. I have to order something. I have to. This is a crazy business model, y'all. This is a crazy business model. Can you see this? Do you see this? It's a giant vending machine. But instead of getting one Pop-Tart, you could get all the Pop-Tarts. Instead of getting the little bag of cheeses, you get the whole box, right? You go ahead, go grocery shopping in here. They got coffee made up there. They got A1 sauce. Come on, they got everything in here. Man, what? Oh, man, there's too many ways to make money, y'all. This is hard.
Ain't no sunshine when
What's this?
she's
Oh, shit.
It's not warm when she's away.
Is that him?
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be able to have sex with these things for sure, guys. It's, yeah.
She goes away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, it's coming right up.
I automatically check rooftops to see if there's a sniper, because that's something I have to live with for the rest of my life.
Damn, that was... I think that we're fucked, right?
Well, he's dead, so...
And we had dinner on Sunday night. And it was very intimate. It was me, him, his producer, and that was it. He probed me, especially considering we went at it really hard over the summer. If you could tell, I was actually pretty loose. And I don't know why. We're going to exchange a knowing glance. Like with Catboy Cammy. Exchange a knowing glance.
I think you're... Well, it was either a shooting or like a contract. I don't know what it was, but...
I'm going to be like... And then we're gonna go, ah! You place yourself in gay people's shoes?
Out of the American economy tonight, Amazon cutting 14,000 employees, pointing to artificial intelligence. And UPS says it will now lay off 48,000 workers. Here's Elizabeth Schulze.
Tonight, massive layoffs at the world's largest online retailer. Amazon slashing 14,000 corporate jobs, signaling more cuts to come, as artificial intelligence dramatically reshapes the American workforce. In a note to employees, the retail giant writing, "The world is changing quickly. This generation of AI is the most transformative technology we've seen since the internet. We're convinced that we need to be organized more leanly." And just ahead of the busy holiday shopping season, UPS announcing 48,000 job cuts today, too. Meta, Microsoft, Google, and Intel also announcing cuts earlier this year, pointing to AI's potential to perform tasks instead of humans.
Right now, the skills that AI does have, many of them are impacting white-collar workers more than blue-collar workers.
Today, I asked the CEO of NVIDIA, the world's most valuable company that makes computer chips powering AI, if this is just the beginning.
Should American workers be bracing for more job cuts from AI, and what can they do to prepare for the future?
AI is going to change every job, but you're not going to lose your job to an AI. You're going to lose your job to somebody who uses AI. And so I would advise everyone to engage AI.
David, with those layoffs tonight at major American employers like UPS and Amazon, economists say that AI is helping companies cut their costs because the technology allows them to do more work with fewer people. David.
Potentially sweeping changes ahead.
The best way to gain control of the most intelligent, powerful species on the planet would be to completely divide them from the love within themselves. As soon as they are old enough to begin creating an understanding of who they are, force them into a system that teaches them that it is wrong to be yourself if yourself is different from what is accepted as normal. Confuse them about their own biological makeup so that they think that permanently altering their body is the answer to happiness. Require their daily attendance at an institution that makes them focus only on the information that is provided. Make them attend that institution from age 5 until an adult and repeatedly test them on the information so that it becomes their truth. Give them an explanation to everything so that they never have a chance to make their own assumptions of the world. Scold them and humiliate them if they suggest an opinion that opposes that of their authorities. Keep reminding them of how cruel their ancestors were to each other in the past and broadcast how cruel they are to each other in the present. Only show them tragedies on the news so that they live in fear and think the worst of one another. Convince them that their species used to be that of an incognizant wild animal. Make them think that their very existence is so incredibly random that they lack purpose and struggle to make sense of a creator. Tell them that their kind is as smart as they've ever been so that they don't question the integrity of the system that they're in. Provide them idols with artificial beauty and use them as examples of what it is to look perfect so that they are never content with their own appearance and can't help but to compare themselves amongst each other. Create addictive digital platforms that rank them by numbers so that they base their self-worth off of the amount of followers that they have and are never satisfied. Build a society around them in which those who have money benefit and those who don't fail. Make money their main focus, but make it so difficult to accumulate that they remain in a place of constant struggle, forced to dedicate the majority of their time to the system that made it this way. Tax them in every way possible, but tell them that it's for their own benefit so that they don't think twice about paying it. Take so much of their time and energy throughout the week, but give them 2 days to themselves so that they feel a sense of reward and don't fight back. Promote the consumption of poison in every social setting so that even on those 2 days, they remain disconnected from themselves and each other. Pump their food with excess sugars and addictive chemicals, but make it cheap, advertised, and easily accessible so that they never stop consuming. When their food makes them ill, prescribe them medication that only masks the symptoms so that they become dependent on it every day. Charge them so much money for healthcare so that they stay in a constant loop of consuming, medicating, and working. Cause chaos amongst them and blame it on a group of their own so that they form judgmental stereotypes. Turn them against each other in so many ways so that even if they were to connect on one, they would still be divided by another.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast, trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sands, half sunk.
I never liked you niggas. Who knew one day I'd be just like you niggas? Alright you niggas. Alright you niggas. When I become my mama's boyfriends. When I become my mama's boyfriends. He walked in our lives, I was only 5. Superman pajamas, I was super duper fly. Sitting there like, why? He at least hooper size. You know I scrutinize like, who this newer guy? I'm a mama boyfriend, I'm a little husband. I was the man of the house when it wasn't. Trying to get to know me, homie, just kill the charm. You ain't interested in me, you just trying to fuck my mom. We are the voices of our parents' bad choices, the aftermath of divorces. The kids are bitter, split ups and baby sitters, grandparents that don't know what to do with us. And the last thing I wanna see is mama's new nigga. You old Spice wearing, short chain wearing, dress shoes and jogging pants wearing, church sock wearing. When you first stop caring about your appearance, when you get here anyway, I already got parents. Don't try to put me in line, I already got crayons. My mama said I could do it, I already got clearance. Keep your hands off my mama, how I need it, got clearance. Yeah, I know she look good, but you need to stop staring. I drew a picture of her that'll make her proud, but the door was locked and the TV up so loud. I scream out, I ain't gonna sleep no time soon. And when I do, I'm sleeping in my mama room. I don't like you, nigga. If I was old enough, I'd fight you, nigga. I wanna run over you with my bike, you nigga. Don't go to sleep at night, you nigga. When I become my mama's boyfriends. When I become my mama's boyfriends. 20 years later, where has the time gone? Now a nigga dating, having problems of his own. Now a nigga grown and the tables turned around. I never thought I'd ever raise another nigga child. He don't like his mama boyfriends, just like me, don't wanna do the wrong thing. That's very un-Spike Lee, but he be like Debo around his mama then. Cause when she here, he be quiet. When she leave, he be talking again. He be wildin' again. Be calm, I don't drink the drama or sip the Dom. Tyler Perry, you gon' marry my mom? mom, look, I don't read palms and I don't read psalms, but I did take Lil Man to church, took Lil Man to school. Look, Lil Man, kids don't make the rules, even though I ain't raised you and you your mama angel. Don't get it twisted, baby boy, I Ving Rhames you. I never liked you niggas. Who knew one day I'd be just like you niggas? Alright you niggas. Alright you niggas. When I become my mama's boyfriends. When I become my mama's boyfriends.